Ago Ghana for and you may my son so about fear beam. Eye one cassa, which me. Me did you my dear women on the front line which yammy. Me din Eddie Margaret Ansei. But me mrani mago said ya winnie wono. And you may me buy ya wouldn't say young como chichi, busian como, your mine on como, because of mine ye dear man a chichi or mine. Into never say a bar. Any oba shrunkun, oba could draw for shrunkun, oba, just say, wait dear, different level. And I'm a day bro. Former Miss Ghana Papa B. She say, oh, me and Kasa yen starting komochiche, but my overly excited. Enti me fe say unya bre. Friend kolani nyina metina say, ye mama ye papa no menam fofo no frɛ from wo phone so say, women on the front line bre na do you. Kwesi ade nwumre pepepe 8 p.m. Na yen starting komochiche. Ansa na me de me guest be chere wo no. Me fa cho pensio bi si unchen because enkomo no ebeye de pa. Enti me mpesa wo be sorry. Fa onsi yo si ho na. Mami 1 minute, me try me ho abasisia.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Always drink fresh, natural eggs, mineral water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Me da se what's na se train me. Me da se bebre. Some catch us me guest no. Oh, me ankasa she has over me da. Inti minim se sa na was obey. She will over you right now. Eye oba penny. Ye nyina ye maame Ghana ya de nyina oyo ba hwonko oba watimi agina chenchenche say hey obi di president nani eden pa ti ye maame Madam Bridget Jobinuku ono ena na ye ne betwetwe nkomi minim say wo bo nsem wo fie na de China tie no oye nipa hwonko. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Na me tie wo hon komo me bubo internet ni ade say unye ni paketwa. You have been all over the world, UK, US, Europe. Na wo papa so de ukuko schools ni ade wo yesikani ba na wo betimi amaye myself kakra na Ghana fo ehu who you are because you shall create me say ice wo mu.
Oh, enyampa. Me nyesikani ba. Me papa ye soldier ni. Me soldier ni ba.
Oh, okay.
Me soldier ba.
Na
revolution years no. Ye come as children we experience the revolution.
Oh, okay.
1979, 1981. Ye hu no Fili. I'm my own. In soldier neighbor.
Okay.
The Ghana Army, thankfully has opportunities for their officers. And my papa, nyamiadumo ye juma ye or ye juma ding. And onya opportunities obe UK in the 60s. And US in the 70s, in the 80s.
Okay.
In the 60s, no as military attaché no honey war me. but me a Ghanaian. And in the 80s, no, call U.S. Army War College, no, na he was entitled to on any ma already 12 or below beko inti on me but no nyesikani or a soldier ni who had those
service
opportunities.
To the country.
Service to the country, indeed. Inti to say the mechanical, you will UK in the 60s, and you bag Ghana in the 70s.
Okay.
Said the soldier nearby Oko soldier schools, into primary school, nursery school, or Kamina Barracks, Tamale.
Okay.
Very lovely place.
Now to Casa Nidiana,
There be man. We free ho, me call it drew on a me do ancestry. If you're not me 6.
You spent like 3 years.
Yes, and I'm a call a bar Bema camp. Me call Bema camp school CB. And also you were how 1 year near free honey a call Takrade. Takrade, I would say, is my best life in the barracks.
Okay.
Now my papa a commanding officer and see the experiences, the growth, the learning. A lot of my learning came from there in my formative years. It's Takrade near because services primary I'm still in touch with some of my mates. Yeah, WhatsApp group cra.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nti free ho near Samba cra na be class 5, class 6 wa ha go to primary. Almost so my classmates Dawson because my co school be. Nti me free ho na me call Wesley Girls High School. Wesley Girls High School from 1 to 7. Now me can say 80s no papa asenya opportunity echo US nti me ne call all under Ghana Army War College in Pennsylvania. Into my core high school for 1 year. Now my Samba Wesley Girls number better so from Form 3.
And you now pay Wesley Girls
Oh yes. So those days no, you got into the school on merit, which are common entrance or pass here. They take those who pass well. Namwako. And you know, I luckily no nyamiado me pass a common entrance year. And me call Wesley Girls. Into your koba you know. Luckily, there was still space for me. And today, I would like to say thank you to Mrs. Rosine Champong, my headmistress, and now my mother and friend.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Meta extra no. Ne home fan papa, but ya bonfire mano. And see, na osan Jamie or Wesley Girls. Me na me san koye from.
That's a Wesley Girls for. Mo take it up the front line. Na eho no kwa no share Professor Jena na wo ho baby ana.
Me hu ne na hu future kra wo ho. So the menim kra yes, but my kind of say not only Wesley Girls. Wesley Girls so fans mo decided all these mission schools no. The missionaries I would say had a certain foresight or would set it up school. No?
Okay.
And it wasn't so that we will become, we'll be selfish about our acquisition of knowledge. Wako, you train no. Also fabe bois. Na improving and developing Ghana. But I say, we take that qualification, no. Na they are sharing. Na me call Wesley Girls. Who call Wesley Girls? What impacts are you having on the country? Now okay, so I said I'm papa osika, I'm papa nisika, but no values. Papa no is strict disciplinarian. Who call Wesley Girls are one thing you learn is discipline. You work according to time. You or bells if you like, and the bells are according to time. Obia or housework as you have to be somewhere at a certain time, you must be there. And to serve values now a day no, it's not just for you. It is so you come and use it to impact your community or where you find yourself. Yeah, Mubi, you know, we've gone to these schools, we have the values, it is our pride, but we are not using it to the benefits of it. Near complaining and other people who may not have these values are taking up those spaces and making a mess of it.
So let's take up the space and make impactful Wesley girls near maybe impact the young girl because Ghana ni bad ye ni hu hia ye pa because o man ni be ye ya ejina oba so tete oba ne ba enyrada ono so betete ni yinti we gegefo ni obi a mo fa discipline no mbra na ye ma ni nsua na se ne na papa ye discipline na wie ni ya na me ye sure say e boss 6 a akosu akotena book ho na sua and all those time ben na weni beje say beauty pageants ni minim say chesan ka de weni so na Miss Ghana na be mu da be.
Ansei, we free Wesley girls me call University of Ghana.
Okay.
Na ye pay eduma kakra ye. We are students no. And I will say this, we are students meant na ho nya ho students keke. Pe holiday job na bibi we bia be ma income kakra. Yes since say o bet na say na say o be kwakoye ho slay you know. Pe obi pe juma kakra de wo be kakra be ma 20 cedis wa ha 10 cedis wa ha ni na eboa nti me no ye koye no na those days cigarette smoking was in vogue and fashionable if you like. Nti there was a company, a Pioneer Tobacco Company, PTC no omo ye events to said the weekends na say ye events near the no mo ye events nti omo ba University of Ghana no mo be free ye no bi say ye meboa no mo free social hostesses nti ye be dress ni akọ in the company's colors na omo ye omo events na eno no mo de market omo products no God forgive me we didn't know say cigarette smoking was harmful at the time nti na yes, so ya ton cigarettes nti ya kwa na ya light it's called a social hostess offer on ya cigarettes no light ya mano ne ade at the end of the day no they pay you nti it was a source of income for us but they also they were the sponsors of Miss Ghana nti Drew so mba Miss Ghana no bisa ye no bisa ye Miss Ghana na no kweni I wasn't a glamorous person makeup you know I don't say when I be so artist no kwasa omo share me makeup no those I wasn't a glamorous person but it turns out say nyame adom I was endowed with some good looks. Good. Thank God.
That one is evident.
And one of their marketing people no bisa me say na Miss Ghana e wonye bi. Say debi me no see but car wo ho wo be we ne car. Say o ka so be we ne car na say me Enti Miss Ghana me koye no na car no.
Oh, you see, you had a target and you finally reached it.
Now I say those days, now you will be a golden chance raffle. Golden chance raffle. Now say omo ton tickets. Ni na ye twetwa. Now one day I'm saying not lotteries na ye, and or snit or something. But golden chance raffle. Omo ton tickets more be a Ghana 4p to be. Now dako omo abe draw tickets. No a win a car. Inti na akoya me say golden chance raffle. Me so me koye biare. And here am win a card.
Hey, say we one shot down your ready cry now we can you say oh boy ho dia. Any get assemble ba.
Say na a year me dey say you Miss Ghana no. Me nya card no. Na feel you have to appear here and you have to dress and yo.
It's work.
It
comes with that.
Now I had to learn to appear, but it's what helped because what's a destiny there? It was what was supposed to teach me to be able to speak like this, speak in public, stand in front of people, and indeed that is what taught me.
Destiny, dear. No crow. The other day, last week, me guess, or say, sometimes you may that they work school be just to meet somebody. That is why you are there.
Yes.
No, their family, finally, not the what they do, baby, I say, would do. So probably, who call, yeah, Juma, look at the motive, may compare Juma Kakra as a student, now, at least maybe I told me pen, name me pencils be, and look at how it turned out. And the muno, what so wetting me and the courage to stand in front of people, speak your mind, opinionated, and finally you are here. And the Ghanaian girl child admires you so much. Or show. Na after Legon near de Legon Diana Usia na we no Diana would ye.
Me call Legon because I graduated with French and Swahili.
Oh, okay.
It's my languages. And see with the French and Swahili, no. I am a national service with a French company.
Okay.
But before I went to university, also those days near national service 2 years before and after.
Okay, so say and then an internship na because they say a internship no before service.
I see.
Yeah.
Into maybe a national service, the first national service after university, me try idea what tertiary cluster of schools. Me try French.
Oh.
Because na maintain crime. Na mofrano so na brofo and tosok papa. Na me try French. But it was quite an experience.
Me school me French teacher obu me de bia na me French.
Oh, French and your bad language. Ede. Enti ye wie na me call me wie university na me ye adwuma elf and also na a French company na ni hope your total ato. But it was a French petroleum company.
Okay.
And almost started bitumen here the street quine. Until I was a bitumen sales rep Kakra. And I would say, Oba fine say now ton quota.
Yes.
It's so free ho. Until my opportunity and I'm call SC Johnson. And I'll talk about destiny again. SC Johnson, my managing director at the time was Ladina Islander. Na Islander Kroya na PPP obe me. Say,
wow.
Are you not interested? We want to make you. Sometimes your path, you are wondering, say, now we day, but
God has something.
Yes. So that is how I got to know Ladina Islander. And see, me SC Johnson kakra. And I'm paying some. Me decided say, "Pesa me ye medjuma."
Okay.
Into me start events company. For the first time, this was an events company standing alone from an advertising company. First, now advertising companies, omo ye events, omo ye events. Emma omo companies, but me ho say pesa me events keke. It was called Protocol Ventures. Into event ashes. We could put the whole events together
for you.
Even to the extent of picking up your guests from
year been on a year can say
1995, I think thereabouts. 90, yes. It's me kakra me sorry, and now so na doom so buy. First doom so ever. Now those days, the whole day you won't have power in places. And ya obi eba be event abra our own produce and our power anyhow. And I panicked. But it was a good panic because following that and minya offer. In fact, during that time, na minya offer say men koye iduma ewo Tanzania. Good. Remember, I studied Swahili. In Sinameka, Swahili kaka. No makoye 1 year of university was Swahili, abroad. In Media eko Tanzania. Na makoye iduma ma Ashanti Goldfields in the mining industry. They had a project there.
Oh, okay.
Called the Gator Project. In makoye liaison. I was a liaison between the government and the company, Ashanti Goldfields. It's me free hono. And I was there for about 1.5 years. It's free and also na me samba Ghana. Me samba Ghana no. Me ko gym, me ko me exercise. Ni asio ye be new gym bi wo airport. Me call you know. Na me gym instructor American dada. Na me ne budget me ba ne gym e wo Ringo Estate. Tyrone Moore. Ono na no owo ho na wo hwe gym no so. No see o. They are looking for a general manager. Now they've just built this place and they are looking for a general manager.
Which is the gym? The
gym and the whole facility.
Okay.
Now, are you not interested? I love gyms. I am a sportswoman. I'm a recreational person. I love to interact with people.
I can see that.
Yes. Okay, and I'm sure, of course. I put in my application. And I got employed.
Like I so be na wonimo no. Na wo ka baby Johnson ho na ukoye adwuma no. It just occurred to me say wo general manager ebe hwehwe wo years later. Na say wo call ye no. And na one that suban papa idea. You wouldn't have gotten that opportunity. So it is telling we the younger ones and they say wherever ube the opportunity to serve no, give out your best. I mean, be disciplined, be focused. Yeah, Diana, that's because me sure say call no. If you uye bibia enya, me sure say we general manager crowd would be can team for the good reasons to come and call you for such a prestigious, you know, well respected position. So I think the younger ones we are yes. Near my free, yeah, my mean say we are okay. Baby, I was see no. What are you doing? Are you doing something that you can be called back tomorrow or be recommended to a higher office be a chinana? I think it's something that we have to think about it. And I was answer kushia obi a wunim no dada emma opportunity bi nti ye free on the NC.
It's now Aviation Social Center for 12 years. I was the first general manager there and I'm running for 12 years.
How are you able to what's enough for quiet?
Many times.
But how did you manage
because you see, I can't say me bufu many times because and I'll answer that question in a minute. 12 years, not just say government changed a number of times.
We're working with the same stuff.
Under certain circumstances, no, not if you say I was there because of my name. Wow, name. Your tribal politics, you be near. There were even instances not a PC you me free ho. But mpaibo, and it was in me boom for. I was passionate about what I did. You must love what you do. So we jai. Because there's no point doing anything without the love for the job. I loved sports. I loved the gym. I loved recreational things. I said me ran events company before. I brought that passion and that interest to Aviation Social Center. And you know, being there for 12 years, I built it up. Because I built it up the way I love it. And see, if you don't have the passion for the thing, other things will derail.
It will just put you off.
Yes.
And it was staff. Now only I said, America say, Sanya say, Abain Sakoba, you know. Not it's the same because so only obey Juma, obey penny for 12 years. I said also pa. At one place, your human relations, how is it like?
Not necessarily. I'm human. I'm not a perfect person. But me a Christian. Love your neighbor as yourself.
Okay.
I take that principle very seriously. I would like things to be good for people as it is good for me. And see, I did the best that I could.
So you had men working under you too?
The gym was run by men. All the gym instructors except two. Yesterday, now there were two ladies. In the end, no, and another one was starting a family.
Because yes, I am a penny for. I am a moha dream pa. O man can be a foul.
Just so be so. When you know you're doing a good thing, you go on doing your good. Indeed, maybe I'll be offending Crawford Kakra, and I'm sure I offended some of my clients near day. But at the end of the day, you know, it's for the good of all. And you know, you try to do that, and you learn as you go along. And yes,
you learn as you go along.
I worked with them at some point. The Aviation Social Center employed about 50 people, and you must be able to get along with people. As I said, you'll be at TNA, you know, so that you know how to work with them. And it was very interesting.
That is great. That is great. Now, any lesson for that 12 years? Or one lesson be a ure infida for that 12-year period, no? One great lesson be a ukaipa probably could be a in your memoirs one day ubecho.
As I said, my dream home, but there were a lot of lessons. But I think what worked for me was there's a poem be called On Work. It's online with me by Khalil Gibran. It says, work is love made visible. Work is love made visible.
Okay.
And see, for me, you know, it was my love being expressed. And for me, it tells me, say, if you stop losing the love for what you are doing now, then you shouldn't be doing it. And that is how I left Aviation Social Center. The love was done, if you like. The love for that part.
At that particular moment, I mean, done. 12 years, why are you? You've done so well. Yes. One wise man told me, also, to love is to serve. Yes. And see, made it to not just say it's you can't serve somebody or serve something at one door at the end. Now, I brought now former a gym. A befriend with the about politics because you're a political person. A bra of frail at this hand come to 2 when you say be papa kwesi in the running mate ana. Uji penny preocupe ana how did it
go? Of friend me na me had me to kwan. Me catch me na ye bon come outside the camera. Now me catch say I have a non-profit called Mentoring Women Ghana.
Yes.
And based on that, no, I tend to go for programs outside
the country.
Into your friend me no me to kwan kakra. And I'm catching say one can't I did put into no me, but my man can me dream when I'm say papa be your person metro article be me writer so. Let me see maybe your person metro BB and I say be your person me coca asem bi wo baby man o de me ba. Nti me ba and I'm in the share me no any penyin for a friend Mike Egan.
Okay.
No me no mo ka PPP na ho bi. Na omo frame no mo se o mpese me be Dr. Endom running mates na say well first no me pese me share Dr. Endom because me nim the papa.
Okay.
And you know I had to get to know him. Now me say after that no it's a me catch my family. Me mbisa omo permission but me catch omo no mo ehu.
What you
say,
are getting
this
into.
is what I'm getting into because it will affect them. You can't be a bay or moya, a bit ya or moniade. One require wounds, you know, you have a could to once and no start ya come home sem. Inti me catch almost no more home. Now me papa any have na me mama mamma Ephraim last year. Inti or no so no, mammy no Australia dear. Inti as I me catch now ono so prepare no ho nti me kan sa na me say me call akọ I didn't say no eno mom dear I just thought of it say they obviously see something I haven't seen yet.
Yes. And it's usually like that.
Yes. Nti me dream ho na me ma omo ma me a few weeks
to think about it.
To think about it. And me sa ko catch say okay.
In the few weeks process no I didn't know coach. Who's out there? Why? I sent me to me be suit him. I didn't miko ye. What were some of the thoughts that were flashing through your head during the sa time na wo dey reflections ne meditations ne ade
Men can't choose na minstro because na minstro na meboa because it's new territory. Men call hoda. I'm going to learn new things. I'm going to do new things. The one thing that just kept coming to me and say, be yourself. Be yourself. There's a saying, say, be yourself. All others are taken. You can't be anybody else. And so that's the one thing that kept coming to me. Apart from that, no. That means Rose say ebia assembly be pie and because I lived my life out there. Because you occupy, you know. Newspaper be them a story eto out. Just say na feel say or ye tiame. But in the end, no. Or more who say there's no secret about me. And you know, all I said to myself was be yourself. I'm a bomb pie. Na me frere me papa. My ancestors almost but yes, every step of the way is scary. My catch 2024 class you will be afraid. It's just natural. But the point is to be able to walk into that fear. Go and see what will happen. Because what's why so se me yes or me yes intimenye. But I don't know about
I feel there is no fear at all.
Yes. And you know, you go, you try it. If anything goes wrong, you take your learning from it.
Exactly.
That is what I do.
Exactly.
And you know.
And now aside former MD now or Shisha Wicha did the Occupy Ghana thing no? And also bibi and nebia ukoye ya ukasai yene. Emma will be at theatre. Sometimes one kasa utimi ye bibi and you feel that oh this is a normal thing, but they are all sheno. Utim say no, something is beyond what this woman is doing. And also a can who be be who the other side of you. Ain't na mu yes a recommendation na.
Emisa. Then I call occupy no. I'm a break. Me boy for ye. Ain't no. Metifie na metie radio. Ena meka se meko. Ena madam fubitia me se menko e dangerous. Because omoko Flagstaff house e hoye na Jubilee house e hoye security zone. Enzi me tresaye. Ena fe metie radio nsa na mete so omo anko monyanko Flagstaff house ko omoko if was Sutherland Park. I say, how do you say your security zone into Mekobi? Me drew her na media house back. Me drew her na because I had spoken so much on social media. No, me drew her na me tiobi because oh Bridget is here. No more mic no. Eshema no. Until in that passion no, I spoke boldly, if you like. Say no na omode ehun yes oh.
You are bold.
I must say, before the PPP approached me, no. Now another presidential candidate, Afremi, the previous election, say what is it, minim kasa. Inti member ye running mate, but I didn't accept it. Inti I am sure say this, and what he said was, what is a minim kasa? Inti member ye running mate. Say oh, kasa pay. And one idea running mate and this was someone else altogether. When this came again, no, of course, my preference was Progressive People's Party.
Oh, yeah, running mate or Ghana has say.
Aye.
Any now I know.
Oh, my uncle me call PPP, Progressive People's Party. You see,
a color, a blue and a green and a say Ghana colors.
Nenye a mubia.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Anka blue and green na main train me and Anka mube who's a me from and your mumubia. Menka blue, not menka green.
Then you ever combine. And I am a mere don't quite now.
Oh,
anyways, yes, sir. And may assure say then the second one no one can say Becca Bibi Achel. Also, when you are cut for something, now one kasapo wunni more. Probably you might think, say, oh, meet social media and America Ghana for them. If we are seeing, no, you see, it brought something. Ukraine wunnim say, a womu. Probably nyame de befa. God works through men.
Sometimes besides I then I will hear me say. Also sometimes nyame offer wa or be for sa o da ho kra
non-stop.
o be about no sorry o say nyame had den mo me ho nto me o yes na so wan je so a obejai o hwe bible mu nyina nkrofo nyame frɛ o mu nyina no ya na yesi o but me nim kasa but me ni say but me ni say or frɛ nyina o me ni say but wo bibi into your baby say who ni say but then now say Moses obisa
what do you have in your hand?
What do you have in your hand? Each of us has something in our hand. So you may not have it as the next person, but you have something in your hand.
Each of us has something in our hand. What do you have in your hand as a young lady? What do you have in your hand? You have to check it. There's probably something in your hand. What do you have in your hand? I think we have to, as I say, start a search, you know. It is around you. What do you have in your hand? This is very powerful. What do you have in your hand? It's very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Now, Madam Bridget, say baby I dream. Wa koye oba nyame ya dum kakra bi anka wo ye president of Ghana. Ebi akala no na ache kakra na ebi nyame be ye adum. Wo hwe oman ya na anka wo pese wo di president. Wo ye oba so a wo nim se wo ye oba tan. Ya ma president di just 1 year. Dia ba ko ben anka wo pese wo don sabeka.
Hey. Ba ko pe. Say no these last few days near atoma koma so ye. Means when ka ba ko pe.
Who say ba ko bi yes so dear to your heart. Some there be a hu a na make I say me ebia education.
Eno anka me ba be ka no. Education na dama koma so these last few days education.
Na ya nsembe na bounty.
Dano enro se 2 days ago nyina yet say basic school feeding grants no 97 pesos per child. Adin. Esemi etimodin. Esemi say adin. Sebe ye nam kwan ho kra abufra Australia bestow sika.
Oh man 97 pesos.
Oh man 97 pesos. Eyetimodin. Up till now, ye ma feeding grants for a child. Me say, mama, no mo ye school feeding no. As I say, a bomb abaso, or mo ya dear papa. Oh, na min can't ya party bia no bia. It's just yen hwe yakomemu ne yen nwen ho yen no mu a yetiti cars akese mu a yaketu akese. What is 97 pesos
to us?
One kasa wo ba say na wo be ma no. Oh, if I should take it into politics kakra, Dr. Papa Kwesi Ndom oye flag bearer na me na running mate na da hoka. Or say, let's get our basic education right first.
That's the foundation.
Let's get the basics right first. Answer ya kwa koshe SHS no niade. Free SHS. Free SHS is good. SSS school there so be a me catch say me call a high school US. And if we should take that, now US system is not even the best system. Yes, Scandinavian countries, no, they have the best systems. Of course, Scandinavian countries in the US are opa. Any boarding schools, so. Because the states themselves know, say, the cost of boarding is expensive. One more electricity, one more light, one more tuition, one more feeding.
Morning, afternoon, evening.
Yes. Won't me, and you know, it will be deficient. yes, sir, more Francis, so no, me catch us at your water credit, no. Those were some of my greatest learning years. Imagine, say, you go school, now you're feeding me on 97 pesos.
What can you give me?
How do I grow mentally? And how do I grow physically?
Balanced diets.
Oh. And you know, I know, honestly, my dream one. And now, there's one thing we are being left behind with. IT. Our education, IT education. COVID by, you know, a lot of the private schools went online because they could afford it. They had the systems in place. Public schools, what did we do? We were closed for almost a year.
They were home.
They were home. GTV, thankfully, had a learning channel.
Yeah.
But when you said there was a British NGO, Vaki Foundation, no more satellite teaching classrooms. They beam from Accra into the remote areas. Omodiama Ghana Education Services, say, or Ministry of Education, to have that kind of learning. We can expand on it. There's on every electronic equipment imported into Ghana, no, there's a tax that is charged, a duty that is charged. Mirefi duty needing. But that is supposed to go into IT development.
Okay.
Anchor. I don't know, I've forgotten the name. But Anchor, no. That fund could be used to improve on the public education, IT systems and equipment for public schools so that they can also do online learning. But very quickly, no, the world is progressing and we are still here. We are still doing blackboard and chalk in our basic schools. And yeah, money bino, omoya like na so munya phone bia, say bia na obi akofa free baby amomwa. Na they are on TikTok. And yet we can really grow their IT. Right now, everything is IT. And you know, education is very dear to me. I mean, if we are still talking about something as basic as feeding the children on 97 pesos.
Which is highly unreasonable.
What about the rest of the learning? What about the rest of the teaching? Dr. Endo, on a flag or say, he wants to improve our basic schools, complete schools. Now, make Scandinavian countries, US. More frappe started school, no. Now, they have access to teachers. Teachers need to be in school. They have access to complete dining areas. They have access to football fields and
sports activities.
They have access to science labs.
Libraries and all.
6 classroom block per see school. Nieja. Now, Mofrano, when they have to come out to play basa en futromu, you know. In quantity and parents' time, no. The schools, we looked up to the schools. The schools were at the end of the towns or the villages. Teacher Bessinya, we're respecting no. We've lost all that.
We are born in our teacher background, not upe baby duty ashe. Now, how many teachers in the tuna?
Aye. Wow. And people don't want to go into the profession anymore because it's lost its dignity. Because classrooms, chairs, and tables in Niho. Me ankasa, me free me free V. V is a traditional area of 8 towns. Me ankasa me krom V Colon, there's a VSEC, V Senior High School.
Okay.
Some people have come out of VSEC as poor as it is. Me ankasa me nephew be or free a friend Mauli or free VSEC. By University of Ghana, by statistics and maths, out of his own hard work. VSEC and the videos and no tables. Students, no taking notes whilst the teacher is teaching. A form when you na cement na crack it, That's a potholes.
Environment.
Girls no enra video no back omo ka bro for me say hey more free. Na yeah just very well spoken but school windows crying louvers echo. Me free ho it's my pride. I'm going to try and raise money to elevate to improve the lot of the school. Say a pallets cry near the bay desks are. My pesika near the pallets are your desks near the akko. And I'm calling on all the citizens, will be our best citizens of V and surrounding areas.
Yeah, the pictures, to screen, so now more share. Dear Yamame, air school, no ne classroom, ne said dear Nema Etienne, yeah, the two screen is unti. Ubesha said yet, and she's calling on all of us.
Yes. And my person raises Ghana, yeah, improve it. Honor see my mammy last year. And Jogbenuku, that is where we come from. Okay, Jogbenuku, there's no other Jogbenuku but from there. And there are so many young people, and you don't want to know what they are going into. Miankasa no me business no, meton jomi. It's the women there who produce my jomi. Na meton. Okay. If I would want send me I employ in Crofoni bi, ewo ho. No more ye juma ewo ho. No more oversee the production. Now, documentation near the. And at school, no any. I have a stake in the development of the place. Because yeja Emma government are omunye interested. Omunye interested. Now, oh, yet in cry, you feel say Ghana no and one. And yet, who campaign now who say, hey, Ghana be wo. And mobo say, nobody cares about them. Omo candidates pure crowd free ho. Omo san enko invest. Na me no emfa me ho. Recently, me meet the MP of Ho West, Honorable, I think it's Emmanuel Bejra. Na me catch and say, the constituency ho no bibi wo ho amenije ho. They have spices. Who knows? And I won't blame him. You see, there are also district chief executives. This is easy. Yeah, my own voting more. Yeah, appoint you. Yeah, appoint you more. Or kwatsina ho no pe no beye on pa onye. There are women in Ho West in 2 towns called Kweta. Ashanti Kweta, ironically, and Achim Kweta. Omo produce spices, all kinds of spices. Omo produce spices. Omo produce coffee. Omo produce cola. Omo produce quinine.
Hey,
ewo Ho West ho. Who one alcohol? No alcohol say me catch yourself me tena Tanzania ye juma. Me $2 ekoshe spice farms. It's a tourist attraction.
Spices to say rosemary,
pepper,
oh, yes. Oh, really?
Yes. Plus cola. Me call campaigning wo ho na me hu. Say cola is a pod. Na cola no wom pi na ahemuma. Into pipe pod na. No ebubu cola no. Ewo ho. Anka, that place should be developed. Opa started as tourist attraction. But those spices, just as I'm doing with the palm oil with the women in V, my brand is V flavor. When I'm a baby, I'll have to market it. It's called V flavor. Oko Legons, Oko Evergreen whatever. Oko Legon supermarket. It says Bria. Ubenya. Okay. Oko finest e wala bonia ubenya.
So we dey yewie ya na me ko taste bi.
Ebi wo me kada na ebi wo me boot. Enti that just as I'm doing for them. This is something they used to do in their little corner moton. Friday markets no mo dey call. Ya kosa tot. Na me dey it's a good product. My brand FDA pass it near ton. You can do the same with
the spices.
The spices in Ashanti and Achim Kweta. Cassava, Nkwanta.
Yeah, Nkwanta.
Nkwanta in the Oti region. they have Bronibaka oodles of cassava. O corner se omo a pile cassava or more great dia garia. Why can we not brand Nkwanta Gary? Edra Rocha, Nigeria for Ghana for Mbetwama. Who's there to see, you know? And our women are producing a lot of quality products. But we are not seeing. And all these people, if we make VSEC a good school, Emano, oil ne bana se wunti a omuka omofro yenguno yemabeko school school that's all they think about. So they are looking at making money not so they can sit in V8
but for their kids,
but so that they can invest in their children. And their children are Ghana.
Yeah, that is the future and the
Yes.
present. Inti just say Emma say na ohwe say na ye mama e ka say you could feel the passion and the body language. I mean the very emotional. Very emotional now. Send your maker and say if you want to destroy a nation, touch a woman. If you really want to build it to, you can do it through a woman. And see your best stress say your mama nom, your papa nom. We need this society, we need to build it, we need to build a country. So let's get it right. It's my very emotional with
Thank you. Dr. Brian
yeah, very
Enya crowd.
Enya
Yeah. Back of Beyond recently Professor George Chikataoma's speech was forgotten Ghana. Ghana wo enya Accra Takra de Kumase no.
Ghana wo ho. Ebusuafo Mama yentwa ye hombra sisia na yembra embewie ye nkomo twetwen. That's
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Always drink fresh, natural eggs, mineral water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
ebusuafo yasan babiem babia na nkomo no eko no na ase areho kra yaba ye hwese de ye maame emma no ebre aya na ye ahomete anye akra nkwa na ye Ghana pese ye nkofem na ye hwe de ye be ye be ma Ghana ni so ne ho ato no very important ye nka say the political power no enye to say any the people in the political class no and yenka say moma Ghana ni bia anya to say mo but at least let's serve our people and let's serve them right. Mommy, as a woman, as a mother, Mrs. say oh mofra
No ba.
Na adwuma baby a wo start free adwuma wo ye ne baby a ye befa wo kra sanso de be real politics mu ana anu ikra de ye see Ghana nya oba president so de me hwe wo TV so ahofe no kra na me hwe kasa kra menti say hey president when na ne ho ofe say na how wo be hwe akora na ofie na didie mu de ye mfa ma na pa awia na enwumre time ese so oda ne sa ne ma ne nyina na ho siesie sani nyina uwie a afei na wo behwe wankasa wodi ofiti wutiri besi wo fam na no ye interview unua baako o se ye bo din se bedi post bi a na afei ye hwe ne mpabo a wo hye ye hwe na tade ne wan hye gold na de ye da ne ko mu kura ye copper na say you know all those things e man menya sure se be ma Babet net you so mobi hwe ne watch na say ne slippers ne sad ana ye bo be ma bi din am obi akwakohwe se na tade ne ko original one ne boy say da bi now so your bob bedding ya fiti witiri nua no ebesi fam subject matter just a case study yesterday ni analysis so how do you put one kasa self together and sana what manage a whole political party wo ko Ghana fa na nyinara say wo pese we di president these three kakra you just mean say ma niam ye do so but kakra you how do you do it and do it well?
Enya easy to say na me campaign say no na me ba e wo fie na ese uja no ho na ko sometimes for 2 weeks na me me de no school anapa bia you need help so our partner you need help from him so we need partner you need support systems family to say the okay we say ubisa me I said I had to run it by my family to make sure say omoti ase say na me kwakoye me hia nti at that time say no my sister ubetimi esi me bay was school amame for the next 2 weeks ana ne ba nyame adom my sister mba empanyifo nti no omo so omobo akakra you need help and you must admit say menye superwoman men kwa me nti menye until you need help. As I say, omutwa ho hia so omoti ase say you do need help. Because what waiting me abase me person me running for president no. It doesn't make you a complete person and I say a perfect person. To say the kind it's a journey. Yen nyina ya nam so ne ekọ. Until each day no you are learning and you are improving and you are doing things differently. Until but you need to be humble enough to accept, say, I can't do it. I can't do it all by myself. You need God and you need other people around you to ask them, say, oh, me pacho, who bet me aye we mama na bet me yes, sir, who bet it.
Now we are ba who baby who do ray and me material pie more than I had nipa shia de no mu bisa oba wo so be di president na waja akola wo fie na nkanye se wuti fie a wo hwe nkola wo change diapers na wo ye aduane wo ye abenkwan na this spices e gugu and na wa be gina platform so
na make it is what we have made of leadership and who said the okay person be di president. Yeah, dream who say opeso be the president. It gives the idea say opeso be the so na all the perks, you know, sikano ne, nkofo serve one what a Jubilee House na, you know, travel and yes, there is that. But who be the president? You are trying to be a leader. So if you are a good leader, it won't be just about the perks. It will be about service, adding. It will be about service. It will be about listening to people. It will sometimes be about humbling yourself. But let me say, we've given the idea, say, president, no, a award. Yeah, the amount say bedi. I say what baby, what brand, enjoy. And unfortunately, that is what our leaders have shown us. say we are president a wo be enjoy inti omo hu a omo hwa omo si o na wo na opese be president no. But when you have been called to it, and I say if you've been called to leadership, you just want to also contribute
your quota,
what you know is better. And you know, and a lot of women, and many people, we are capable, but we've made excuses. Oh, but I couldn't say you did my time. I become a once. As I said, at some point, no, you forget about EDD attempt. No, me can say no one who feels good about themselves will insult you. Obia obedidi watem no no ankasa no, they are not in a good place. Ne ninje ne bibi ha no ne rare. Oh there be
it's your upon the frustrations on an innocent person.
Enti wo court na baby na se wo kasa na se nkrofo e wo social media na so didi watem na ono ankasa no komode no.
Onya happy.
Ne sika nso ono kra ochina you know the problems doors. Enti asesa otina asese oh I wish I could help you. You are not in a good place. Inti na odidi matem no. We are not in a good place, but some of us handle it better. Inti odwe ho a. I mean, when I think of some of the times that I've been very irritated, obi ye bibi na say ye me here. It is because me myself no. I'm not in a good place. Inti ayasa na. Ese se wotin krofo ase se enu nti na didi what.
So you just have to
as obano when you get that calling say bra bedi ye nim ne enko ye bibia bensro
take it up
bensro as a bible me aka do not be afraid 365 times inti anope bia me sorry anu afa baako
ensada
there be na me dey ko
ensada ahwefo enkomo no ayede enkomo no ekoyie pa na yemre so ayebe enti sesi aye bebisa ye maame say Ghanaian child oba no Ghana ni abofa na ohwew no efutu ben na wode ma no na ye maame nom efutu ben na wode mo se de ote ho a wafre ne ba se omran be hwe ye maame Bridget obese ne ba ne be ye te se no be di president one day efutu ben na wode ma na de na onye na wetimi edu sam pempenso we aside say obesuro nyame na wadi nyame akwan so no practically
go school wom say your schools no ye ka feed and nusa ne ade but odi ehwe so nako school ko no nye aduane pe nti ne ye ko akosua ade ne ye de aye adwuma e wo Ghana nti hwe so nako school abofra de wunyi no all you are trying to do is to learn each day knowledge acquisition wunye adwuma wonye hwe bibia wo ye bia no making sure say we be someone say what am I learning from this each day, what am I learning from this, whether what's a classroom or whether a outside classroom or sua adie never ko enim adesua adie obiara entime mfa adesua enje adesua emfiri wonsem obiara entime enje adesua emfiri wonsem that's it.
Obiara entimi enje adesua emfiri so de akɔhye utimo no obia ni ho a obetimi age wo hwɛ ye nkomodie ya bia na ye maame ono ye speech writer yi meka obeti ase ye wo motivated audience and ye wo unmotivated ones ye wo passive ones ye wo homogeneous ones but me ye sure say nkomotwitwi everybody has gotten bits and parts of it obia nya ne chefa ewo mu nti abusuafo adesua de knowledge de obia ntemi njimfo so yenyina bebia ye wo bia no yensua bibi na daachi yemfa mbobra na daachi bi ye hia na minim se dodo na abefre na ka chen se mommy once upon a time you were on Women on the Front Line ewo TV XYZ woni mago twetwe nkomo no asem a wo kan ye no ene na medi abo me bra enti me dam ase na wotwe se nne pepepepepepe the same time 8 p.m. chain na her TV XYZ mago medi oba shonku biem ebesan so abro me da se oje bre na oni yedi nkomo we. Thank you very much.